I'm Jake Downey reporting in West Los Angeles. We're at the Olympic Collection, and in this ballroom on this very evening, the Archer School for Girls just wrapped their annual Sports Awards night. But for the first time ever, they could celebrate this, a shiny new object, a Southern Section Championship, because last November, their volleyball team broke through and won the first title in school history. They came to see and be seen, and to celebrate the historic 2017-18 Archer athletics season as it nears a close. And with it, the 10 varsity sports posted their collective best year ever.
Archer found a way to qualify every varsity team for postseason play. Archer found a way to win 5 league championships. Archer found a way to win 7 tournaments, meets, or shows. Archer found a way to qualify 3 teams for the CIF Southern Section Finals. And Archer found a way to bring back to campus the school's first ever CIF championship banner.
The recognition started with video biographies of the season of each of the 10 teams, followed by Archer head coaches announcing their outstanding performers. We've listed them here for you for easier digestion. Volleyball's title team honors Boehm, Nathanson, Ohlbaum, and Morgan. Tennis nets a profit for Ben-Meir, South, Marmur, and Katzenstein. Cross country's big finishing kick is for Chen, Mosch, and Velasquez. Hoops sinks the 3 for Roberts, Chen, and Charles. Soccer scores for the trio of Golpa, Think, and Mosch. Equestrian jumps for the 4-pack of Joe, London, Calvert-Jones, and Shapiro. Beach volleyball with Sand and Sun for Smythe, Sofer, and Brand Wolf. Swimming splashes for Wong-Smith, Bardeen, Youssef, and Capello. Softball gives out diamonds to Bellamy, Dennis, and Gathers. Track and field medals for Mosby, Williams, Parks, and South. Championship point for Archer volleyball. 1 more point, and the first CIF title in school history in any sport is in their grasp. And with a first title, you gotta pass out championship rings. The volleyball team was surprised with Olympic-themed music and the presentation of jewelry during the show.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 2017 CIF Southern Section Champions, your Archer School for Girls.
But we're not done with volleyball. This is about the time an Archer dad spoke up from the crowd about a very special Archer mom.
There were 6 players on the court, and there was 1 player on the bench. And that player, I believe, helped make this team so successful. And that player was Roz Davis.
The player he's talking about is actually Archer parent Roz Davis, mom to Cydney. Roz, a tireless advocate for Cydney and a do-anything-for-the-team supporter, didn't need long to rise to the moment and soak up the appreciation of the Archer faithful. In the first of the major awards of the evening, we start on the Rookie of the Year. The 4 nominees are Gracie Wiles from swimming, Lexie Ben-Meir from tennis, Starrlyn Brown from basketball and track and field, and Sydney Banks from soccer.
And the winner is Starrlyn Brown.
Starrlyn Brown was money for Archer and a winter spent on the hardwood for the basketball squad, and a glorious spring on the track where she won 2 Liberty League titles in the 100 and 300 hurdles.
It was unexpected. I tried my hardest in both of my sports, so I was looking forward to receiving something, but I wasn't looking forward to receiving something this big. And I feel like it's a really good honor.
The 4 nominees for Champion of Character: Macoy Ohlbaum, volleyball; Ruby Colby, soccer; Alex Feldman, volleyball, basketball, softball; and Summer DeVera, swimming.
And the winner is Summer DeVera.
Summer DeVera leaves high school with a sterling record, helping the Panthers win a league title all 7 years she was at Archer, going back to middle school.
I didn't expect to see my picture up there, and when I did, I also didn't expect for my name to be called out. So it's an amazing honor that I was able to be chosen for this award. I mean, I think it's actually absolutely amazing, and I'm really proud that I was able to earn it.
The 4 nominees for the Scholar Athlete of the Year: Rachael Boehm, volleyball; Caitlin Mosch, cross country, soccer, and track; Morgan Dennis, softball; and Caitlin Chen, cross country, basketball, and track.
And the winner is Rachael Boehm.
The Southern Section Division 7 Most Valuable Player actually chose school over sport, turning down a volleyball scholarship to Siena so she could focus on being a student at Cal Berkeley.
It's so bittersweet. I know I'm ready to go, but at the same time, it's so sad to kind of have everyone here and everyone who supported me for all 4 years, all in one room. It's super emotional and crazy, but I wouldn't have it any other way.
And the nominees for Athlete of the Year are Danielle Roberts, volleyball and basketball; Maya South, tennis and track; Cam Bellamy, softball; and Saskia Wong-Smith, swimming.
And the winner is Saskia Wong-Smith.
Saskia Wong-Smith can also lay claim to 7 straight league titles dating back to 6th grade. She's also the first swimmer in Archer history to continue her career at the next level. She's off to Maine in the fall, where she'll swim for Bates College.
Winning every year has been an amazing part of the legacy that I leave here, and just the feeling of being proud of myself and my team. And then moving on into college, still competing for a team is really what made me want to do that, and having Archer as that background that made me who I am makes me confident in what I can do in college.
Time now for Play of the Year. Here's how it played in the room as described by Linda Martin.
Play of the Year, Archer Volleyball. In volleyball, match point is the biggest point in the contest, but it's often the toughest to get, especially since in this case, it would bring Archer's first Southern Section Championship since the school opened for business in 1995. And that's when Cydney Johnson delivered, going high for the kill to close down the match in 4 games and give Archer their long-awaited glory. Watch it again. Johnson goes high for the big smack, and everyone pours onto the floor to celebrate the moment as the Panthers roar with delight at an historic milestone for the school. Play of the Year, Archer's softball. She's already Archer's career leader in home runs. She set that mark as a sophomore last year. This year, Morgan Dennis continues with sterling defense behind the plate and a mighty bat when she steps up to hit. In an April game on Catalina Island, Morgan got in the box against Avalon and did what she does so well and so often. This home run was one of 2 for her on the island. Archer's sweep of Avalon 13-3 and 16-0. Another day at the office for the greatest slugger in the history of the school. Play of the Year, Archer Track and Field. Saturday in Torrance, Archer junior Maya South tried to write another chapter in a historic sports season at Archer. At the Southern Section Finals, Maya came within inches of becoming the first individual champion in school history, vaulting 11 feet even to place second in the Division IV competition. That matches her finish in this event last year. She is quite simply the finest pole vaulter in school history, and she'll be back next spring to take care of some unfinished business.
And with real-time voting via mobile device in the ballroom, Cydney Johnson's championship kill is your winner with 45% of the vote. And that leads us to the final category, Team of the Year. Here's Linda.
Team of the Year, Archer Volleyball. Winning championships never goes out of style, especially the first one, led by Coach Lainey Guerra. Archer Volleyball can lay claim to that breakthrough with a title-winning performance in the fall of 2017, cementing their legacy on campus as winners of the first ever Southern Section crown in school history. Team of the Year, Archer Softball. Archer softball was perfect in Liberty League play on the way to 16 wins in 20 games on the campaign. That earned them the number 2 ranking out of 32 teams in the Division VII playoff bracket. And now they're off to a good start in the part of the season that really counts. They beat San Jacinto Valley Academy in round 1. And Tuesday, they head up the 14 freeway to Acton for a second-round date with Vasquez. These girls have their eyes on a Southern Section title. Team of the Year, Archer track and field. Archer track and field posted their best season in school history. Phil Smith's squad won the Liberty League and in the process sent 2 relay teams and 4 individual athletes to CIF prelims. 2 young ladies, freshman sprinter Starrlyn Brown and junior pole vaulter Miaya South, went the next step in reaching the Southern Section Finals. The present and the future looks bright for Archer track and field.
And with a limited amount of time to vote, Archer students and parents furiously tapped their choices into their phones just under the deadline. When it was done, Archer volleyball edged out track and field by a 41-40 tally. So it's volleyball for the play of the year and team of the year. Hey, when you win a championship, you get the big prizes. At the Archer Sports Awards in West Los Angeles, I'm Jake Downey reporting for MaxPreps.com.